What's up, YouTube? It is Cameron, and I am back with another episode of Dicey Dungeons. Got some great feedback from you guys on the first episode where we played the warrior. We entered into Dicey Dungeons for the first time. Super excited to hop in for a second run. So we're actually going to start with this character we unlocked after our first playthrough, the Thief. Thief says he's not here to make friends, he's here to win. Everyone else is too, of course, they're just lying about it. I'm interested to see what makes the Thief have a difficulty of 2 versus the warrior having a difficulty of 1. Let's go ahead and let's jump in and get started with Dicey Dungeons and the Thief. Put your hands together for the next hapless or hopeful challenger, says Lady Luck. He's got big hopes, big dreams, and he signed a legally binding agreement not to sue us. It's gonna be the Thief. Wait, so you meant that dice thing literally? Says the Thief. I guess he didn't watch our episode where we played the warrior. I mean everything, literally, says Lady Luck. So tell me, Thief, what brings you to my arena of terrible fate? Thief says, okay, a dice. Good. Right, well, my friends don't seem to be taking this seriously, but I am, and I'm going to win $1 billion. That's a lot of money. What will you do with the money if you win? Anything I want for the rest of my life. Well, fortune favors the bold, says Lady Luck. At least that's what people who haven't met me sometimes believe. Let's get started. Alright, let's start as the Thief. Let's see what our equipment is kind of off the bat. We have a dagger, maximum of 3 to use 3 damage, but it is reusable. We have a lockpick where we split a dice in 2. Okay. Otherwise, 24 health. Level up soon. 2 dice. Same old what we've been seeing. Here I think we do Wolf Puppy first, because we're gonna want this chest no matter what. So we might get something good and then can take on the frog afterwards. So let's go ahead and do Wolf Puppy. Let's start this fight with the Thief. Wolf Puppy is strong against poison. Unlucky roll. Roll 4 extra 1s we get, as instead of our double that we got with the warrior. It's kind of shame. So we can have dagger, lockpick, or repeat next action. They also have repeat next action, and wolf puppy bite, do 4 damage on an even. Well, our dagger's reusable. So splitting the 6 into 2 gives us 6 damage either way. And then we can put the 4 to the woof woof. Or we can split the 4 into 2 damage, and then do the 6 into woof woof. But I think right now we want to start with damage until we kind of see what's going on. Oh, it just splits into a 5 and a 1. I don't know if it does it every time or not. Well, I guess, I mean, we have to put the 1 there, and we have to put these here just to see what happens. We might have done that in the wrong order, actually. Oh, well, you know what? That's why we'd say it's Uncut Gaming. We're going to show the bad, we're going to show the good. We're still learning this game. This is only our second run with a new character. So, the dog, Wolf Puppy doesn't do anything. It gets Fury 1. I guess we had Fury 1 as well, so that stacks, which is nice. So we want to do our 3 first to do 6 damage, probably. Because we're repeating. We have Fury 1, the next equipment will be used twice. And then we could split our dice in 2. I mean, obviously 2 3s would be ideal, but not necessarily guaranteed. So let's start here, doing our 6 damage. And then split the 6 into a 5 and a 1 again. In the worst case, you're still doing 6 on this woof 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 here. So I mean, you can still drop 5 in there and then do 1 damage. So you might as well split it, because a 3 and a 3 would have won there. Dog gets to do 4 damage twice, which is pretty good. Unlucky roll. Roll 4 extra ones. So I feel like, I mean, that's just 4 free damage, right? Wait, wolf, puppy, bite. Why do we need to do that now? So we steal their last stun move, maybe? I mean, we are a thief, right? We win automatically with this 4 damage. And we want to save our 4 extra ones probably for our dagger later on. That's guaranteed 4 damage. So we just want to do that. Having that guaranteed 4 damage for our dagger is pretty nice. So the thief does start kind of hard. Pea shooter. Get 5, we get 2 damage. It's pretty good for any of our things that are bigger than 3. Let's try frog. I hope I added that pea shooter. I didn't even think about it. Alright, I did add. Frog, broadsword. Excuse me. If we put in a damage, we get +2. And then add shield. So we stole the shield right now. So we could do 3 damage here. And we could double it and do 6. And then could we just do 2 and win? Or no, that only goes up to 8. Oh man. We don't double it. We don't double it. That's the other character. So this does 3. Our 4 ones do 4. That's 7, 8, 9. So this does win it for us. Do we think the frog's gonna kill us? Do we just save the extra ones? I kind of think we saved the extra ones. Like, we're in a pretty good spot here. Our health's decent. We're gonna level up here. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. But, that's okay. Oh, now that we get the broadsword, too. Which is even better. So we win there. Level up. Max health. Extra dice. And we get to go to the exit. Well, that's pretty good for us. So now we're in a spot. This character's a lot harder. I can definitely see where that difficulty star 2 comes from, and that's just its starting weapon is tough. The warrior had a really good starting weapon, and this one's tough. So we can fight 2 before a health in the shop, or we can fight 1, get an item, get a health, come back here and hit that shop. And I think we get the item first. Find something like broadsword or poison sword. That's going to help us a lot as a thief. We do have extra ones right now. Marshmallow says odds deal freeze damage, evens deal fire damage, and we stole the fireball for this turn. So our dagger is reusable. So we could do 3 and 2. We could split our 5, and even if it goes to a 4 and a 1, we can put the 4 towards the pea shooter and the 1 towards the dagger. Could use a fireball in there as well. Let's try this. Let's try daggers. And let's split our 5. We get the 4 and 1. So splitting in 2 must literally only take away the 1. Do we unlucky roll here? I think we unlucky roll. Now we can burn. And then do 5 damage. We don't want to use a pea shooter there because we just did 5 damage, but we could have used all 5 ones to do 2 damage, which would have been silly. Alright. So, that just gives us another unlucky roll. Having the 6 here is nice because we get to use the pea shooter pretty much for free. We take a damage, and we split this into a 5 and a 1. Okay, so it's not always 1 and 1. That's good to know. Well, now we can take our 4 and our 1 and put that into the pea shooter and then do damage here. Yeah. Having 4 extra 1s helps out a lot there. Do 2. 2, 2, and then we do 4 here. So now it's not likely he does anything as we see, and we can just do 2 damage to end the game there. Cool. We come over, we would definitely want health. We're only at 11 out of 628 there. And then we get Bump. You know, Bump did really good for us last time. Bump's probably going to be good here against Baby Squid. Just being able to bump a 2 to a 3, or even, honestly, do something with the enemy moves. So odds give us a blind dice, or give them a blind dice. Headbutts do X damage, where X is our dice. So we could do 612 damage here. And then bump and put it towards our pea shooter. That's pretty good. 2 uses this turn means I'm going to use my 6s. That's the most damage. And then I could put this towards 2, or I could just do 2. I think I just do 2. Pea shooter is not good. I guess it's reusable, but having to put 5 in to do 2 when I can just do 2 for there, like that's... It's better to just do the 2, especially when the dagger's reusable as well. So Baby Squid has dealt a lot of damage to me. I can add my 4 1s into the game. Now we're sitting in a good spot, because this is going to do 6. I mean, I can do that and do 10, and then do 2 and win. So I didn't even have to bring my 1s in. But... I did. Now we do that and just do fly damage. We will level up here, which heals us. So it's okay to be a little bit riskier. Alright, choose a reward. We can do Poison Needle. Inflict a poison for 3 uses, max of a 2. It seems like it doesn't matter what number as long as it's a 1 or 2. Or Crowbar. Reduce the countdowns by the lake. I'm not sure what it means by countdowns. So I'm going to take Poison Needle. That's just because I'm not sure. Let's fight the pirate. We got a little bit of gold, so we can kind of start thinking about that shop. We'll talk about it more when we get there. So we get Cannon Fire from this pirate. And we can also get Pirate Hook, where it does X damage. And on a 4, we can reuse it. I mean, I think Poison Needle, Dagger, and probably Pea Shooter, right? 3, 4, 5 plus Poison. I think it's our best bet. Trying to split it up and get a 2 and a 4, or 3 and a 2, or whatever is just gonna be awkward. So now we can't use our Poison Needle here, but we could do 3 damage and also do 6 damage with the Cannon Fire, which would be pretty nice too. Let's try to start with Cannon Fire. I think Burning's really good, especially when the pirate only has 2 dice. Something we could do is split this 3 into 2. If we get a 2 and a 1, we could put the 1 in Poison Needle and 2 in the Dagger. And then 2 plus. Ooh, that's actually really good. So now we can plus this into a 3. Still do our 3 damage, but now we get poison as well. Pirate has to hurt himself to do damage, otherwise it's pretty useless, giving us a lot of ones. Where I can triple poison him with the ones. Can we win without using the ones this turn? We could split the 3 into a 2 and a 1, then bump it, or a 2 and a 2, or a 3 and a 1. That can go toward dagger, and then we have poison needle doing its thing as well. So let's split our 3. We know we want to put the 1, at least 1 in poison needle, probably the other 1 in poison needle as well. We can bump this up to 3 and do 3 damage. 4, 5 damage with this other 2. So I don't know if we're gonna win this turn, but we're gonna win overall. So let's double poison, bump this to do that each damage. We'll have to take damage from that, sadly, but we can do that this turn, and then he's gonna go down to 1 health. So even if he does damage to me, it's okay because we still got him here. Pirates. Alright, well, we're on our next level now. Pick up this health. See what the shop has to offer. We currently have 5 coins. Counterfeit's pretty cool. Duplicating a dice. We see bandage, which heals us for 1 health. What is 1 health? We have 32 health, right? So if every odd die just heals us 1, that doesn't seem that great. Leather armor, reduce 1 damage from each attack. So if we're gonna want to do anything, it's probably counterfeit here. But I'm not a fan, because if I put a 6 in here, do I get 2 6s? I would assume, but even so, like, this takes up 2 blocks. That takes up 2 blocks of real estate. I kind of like the last run where our money seems like it could be better spent somewhere else. I still think the strat going towards the treasure chest first, good to go. So we'll start with stereo head. 28 health, weak to shock, 2 dice. We have unlucky roll. And they have max 4, do X damage, 2 sonic waves. So I think we start with our unlucky roll. Even just being able to triple poison is pretty good. And we could even bump this 2 into a 3. We could bump a 3 into a 4 to use sonic wave. I think we bump the 3 into the 4 to do sonic wave. I mean, your ultimate damage in the end is the same, but status effects are extremely good. And then we just add a ton of poison. So now stereo head's poison pretty good. And I got to weaken stereo head. Now we're weakened too, of course, on the crackback. Our bumps got bumped minus, so we can only use 3 or lower to raise it up. Well, now, I can't use the 5 on the sonic wave. I can't use the 5 on the poison needle. I think I split one of my 5s. I wanted a 4. And we know 4 needs to go here. I can bump my 1. Or I can put my 1 in poison needle. I can bump this into a 3 to use it under dagger. Then 5 to do 2 damage. And then the poison needle again. So now stereo had the 8. We're at 11 here. This is kind of the lowest I think we've ever been. And they're only doing 2 damage in the end there. It's just horrible. Weaken 2 of ours, but ultimately we could do 4, and then we're gonna do the last 1 damage. More experience. Perfect. Fireman is next. We have our chest we could open up. Lantern, get 2x dice next turn, once per battle, it sounds like. Don't know 100% what that means, but it sounds pretty good. Our inventory is now full, so now anything new we get goes to our backpack. Let's fight the fireman. And I think this is a new sprite. I don't think we saw him last night. Last time we recorded Dicey Dungeons. So Lantern, get 2x next turn. 2 fireballs, even, deal x damage, burn a dice. So it might not be bad to have 2 6s next turn, do 12 damage next turn on that guy. I think that's what we do. We can take the 2, plus it for a 3, do 3 damage. Then we can just drop. Let's see what kind of split we get. 1 and a 4. Could probably do 1 there and then do 4 fire damage. Fireman's weak to ice. He's gonna burn us 2 times. I'm actually extremely close to dead and I didn't even realize it. Uh-oh. Now we have to figure out if we can win this turn. We want to do 12 damage. Oh, we cannot do that twice. Uh-oh. And we can do that. I can't even take these dice. They kill me. Split the 6. Oh, double 3 is really good there. And I think poison does a lot more. And if I click either of those, we're dead. So we just have to hope we win, but we don't. We take damage here, and we're gonna die. Thief was defeated. That's a tough one. Hey, but we unlocked the robot, so there's actually an upside here. Beep boop, humans. Haha, just joking. I can definitely talk. I love color-coded to-do list and pushing myself to my limits. And the robot actually has a difficulty of 3. Wow. To unlock this contestant, play a game with the first 3. To unlock this contestant, play a game with the first 4. Unlock this, question mark. What is episodes? To unlock episode, play a game with 5 contestants. So we have some challenges to do for our next run. We need to win the thief, but we also unlock the robot. So we'll probably try out the robot next run, see who this 4th character is that we unlock, maybe figure out what episodes are, see where else this game takes us. I know today's episode is not as long as the last episode of Dicey Dungeons, but it's part of Uncut Gaming. You're gonna see when I just lose. And honestly, that was my fault. I just not paying attention to how low my health was getting, and part of the game is just learning how to better manage that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for future games that I could try, I could play, please leave those down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed any of my previous videos, please consider leaving a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button. It'll notify you whenever I am putting out new videos, as well as releasing shorts or polls or messages out to our community. Just another reminder that I stream twice a week, Tuesday and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern or around there. You can also check my Twitter or my Twitch, both linked in the description of this video. Sometimes I might be streaming on a day that is not scheduled. Sometimes my stream might get pushed back or start earlier on a day that it is scheduled. So those are both really good places to keep in touch and make sure that you're catching all the content that we are putting out here on the Uncut Gaming channel. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have had a great 4th of July weekend as we move into the first full month of summer for most of us. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.